This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games, featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. That table can only mean one thing. We'll be checking out some good old-fashioned Atari games. Today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be checking out an Atari lot that we acquired from All Things Gaming with a J&C. It's a affiliated gaming channel from my friend Joe, and he bought a gaming lot, and he doesn't happen to collect Atari games, so I just paid him for the Atari games, and he kept all the Game Boy stuff. And, check his channel out down below, because you'll see some pretty interesting stuff. It's a brand new channel. Alright, so the first up on the list right here, we got a copy of Donkey Kong for the Atari 2600. And I already have a copy of Donkey Kong, but this might be a slightly better copy than the one I have. You can see somewhere down there I'm going to one day show off all my Atari games so you guys can see exactly what I have, because I have a lot of stuff. We have a great, amazing, clean copy of Super Breakout. Now this game right here, look at it. I love the label art on this. The label art looks pretty amazing. Just look at that. Then of course we do have a couple of Atari 7800 games that were affiliated with this a lot, which I'm very happy to acquire because I only have a couple of 7800 games, and this one right here is Food Fight. And we have another copy of Yara's Revenge. It's a nice clean copy. The label is coming off a little bit, but still looks pretty good. Now I already have this game, but it's pretty fun. I don't mind having a second copy. Let's see what else we have here. We have another 7800 game, Karateka. I believe that's how that's pronounced, and I do not own this game, and I don't think I own Food Fight either. Let's look at that. That's just a weird looking game. Definitely check that out. I still need to get a hold of 7800 controller, because I don't have that yet. Now this is one game I definitely don't have, Circus Atari. And I look at the collage right here. You have elephants, you have horses, you have these circus stuntmen right there going crazy, like up in the air. Look at that. It's a circus on your Atari 2600. So if you can't afford to go to the real circus, then this will be the solution for you right here. Pop this into your Atari and you're off to the circus. Now here's the game that I believe I don't have. Actually, I do have this game. We have a copy of Frogger for the 2600. And I do have one copy of this already, so for a second I thought I did not have a copy of this, but that's fine with me. I'm okay with having more than one copy of that game. Alright, so we have ourselves a copy of Pole Position 2 for the Atari 7800. And that's something that's pretty cool. And we have a copy of Centipede for the 7800. Very, very clean 7800 cartridges. They look like they're in pretty good shape. And alright, so the remainder of these cartridges right here are 5200 cartridges, which I actually don't own a 5200, but I own a few cartridges for them. So let's see what we have here. We have Q-Bird for the Atari 5200. You can see that the cartridges are much bigger than a 2600 cartridge, as you can see there. It was very big. I mean, check that out. I kind of like these cartridges. They just look pretty cool. Look at that. And now this one right here, we have Return of the Jedi. It's a Star Wars game. Nothing fancy on the label, but it's actually pretty cool. And we got Montezuma's Revenge, featuring Panama Joe. Now this is a nice clean cartridge. Nothing really crazy going on there. And then last but not least, we have ourselves a boxed copy of Super Cobra for the Atari 5200. It's a Konami game. Let's look at this up close, because this is something that's really interesting. I've never seen a boxed 5200 game before. So here we have it right here. Now this is what the top of the box looks like. I mean, look at this. It's a Parker Brothers game. It's a Konami game. And of course, this was added into the bag just to keep it a little bit more in place. So the cartridge right here looks like it's been played quite a bit during its time. And we've got Super Cobra. It's like some sort of helicopter game. And there we go. We got the 1983 Parker Brothers copyright right there. Now, I've seen Atari 5200s being played before. I never actually played one in person. I played 7800 and 2600. And for some reason, the graphics on the 5200 always kind of looked better to me. But I don't know why, but call me crazy, but the 5200 graphics always looked better to me. And we actually have a manual to this. Look at this. This is a big, huge manual. Now that is what the controller looks like right there. And now we got various different enemies and stuff like that. That's what the game looks like. It looks like your standard 2600 game. And a very, very short manual. That's pretty much it. And what do we have here? 180-day limited warranty. So there we go. You have to have the proof of purchase, proper delivery, all that stuff. Yeah, a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on here. Now this is what the box looks like. So when you bought your 5200 game, that is, it came just like that in the box. And what's on the back of the box? Let's look at this for a second. You have Super Cobra, number of players, 1 or 2, for use with the Atari 5200 game system. I kind of like how they have that laid out right there easily, so it's pretty obvious what you're buying this for. You're not going to be confused. That is a little screenshot of what it looks like. It looks pretty good. And you get a little description of what this game is. This is, you're a helicopter gunship pirate on a daring and dangerous mission. Yeah, that is that. And as soon as I think about helicopters, unfortunately, I think about Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to him, man, and his daughter and everybody else. Definitely was not expecting to bring up helicopters during a time like this, but hey, this happens to be a helicopter game. And for the 5200, a unboxing, and that's what the box looks like right there. And it's pretty cool. That is the gaming lot that we just acquired by J&C, which you can see their gaming channel down below. And I click on the link and check out their gaming channel. It's brand new. They have a few videos up. And you'll be seeing a lot more stuff soon on their gaming channel. They love to repair Game Boy games Game Boy consoles, that is. So you definitely see a lot of cool stuff like that. And stay tuned for more episodes of Memory Lane. And once again, maybe we'll show off all the Atari games that I just happen to own, because I don't think I've ever made a video on that. But if you guys are interested in that, you want to see my Atari collection, comment down below and let me know what you think.